The kingdom of Arendelle had breathtaking fjords and a towering castle. Best of all, Arendelle had two princesses, sisters, who were the best of friends. Elsa was the elder, with a twinkle in her eye and hair like spun gold. Young Anna had strawberry blonde locks and a fun-loving smile. The sisters shared a wonderful secret. Elsa was born with magical powers. She could conjure snow with the wave of her hand. Elsa even used her powers to build a snowman. But one night, Elsa accidentally hurt Anna with a blast of icy magic. The king and queen rushed to the mountains to seek help from little, rocky trolls who lived there. The trolls cured Anna by changing her memory so she couldn't remember Elsa's magic. It was very lucky that she had been hit in the head and not the heart. The head can be persuaded, said Grandpappy, the wisest of the trolls. The heart was another matter. Grandpappy warned the king and queen that Elsa's power would grow stronger. Fear, he said, will be her enemy. In order to keep Elsa's gift a secret, the king and queen built high walls around the castle and never let anyone inside. Elsa tried to ignore her powers, but it is very hard to ignore a part of yourself. Whenever Elsa had strong feelings, her magic would spill out. Elsa was afraid to hurt her sister, so she stopped playing with Anna. Then, tragically, the king and queen were lost at sea. Still, Elsa kept to herself. Anna grew very lonely. Years passed, and the time came for Elsa to be crowned Queen of Arendelle. For just one day, the castle gates would be opened. Anna had never been more excited. I wish it could be like this all the time. Elsa knew it would be harder than ever to hide her feelings and her powers. That night, at the coronation ball, Anna danced for hours with handsome Prince Hans from the Southern Isles. It seemed they had everything in common. Because the gates were open for one day only, Hans and Anna had just one chance to be together. Hans knew it was crazy, but he asked Anna to marry him. Anna made the exciting choice. Yes! But Elsa would not give them her blessing. You can't marry a man you just met. Anna couldn't believe it. Why would her sister stand in the way of her happiness? "Why do you shut me out?" cried Anna. "What are you so afraid of?" Anna's words were more than she could bear. She turned to Anna and cried, "Enough!" But it was too late. Elsa's power burst forth in a jagged spray of ice. Everyone stared. Elsa's secret was out. Desperate and afraid, Elsa did the only thing she could do. She fled, leaving a raging winter storm in her wake. But as Elsa reached the mountains, something unexpected happened. Elsa had lived in fear of her power for most of her life. Now that the secret was out, she began to feel relief. Out here, alone, she could finally express herself. Elsa conjured a wondrous ice palace that soared above the mountain peak. For the first time ever, Elsa was free to let it go, and she created a masterpiece. But Anna felt horrible for driving Elsa away. Worse, Elsa's powers had caused a deep freeze in the middle of summer. "I'll make this right," said Anna. She placed Hans in charge, mounted her horse, and raced after Elsa. Further up the mountain, the storm was fierce. Anna's horse dumped Anna in the frozen forest and ran off. Luckily, she ran into an ice harvester named Kristoff. Kristoff and his reindeer Sven offered to lend what help they could. As the dawn broke, Anna and Kristoff came upon some of Elsa's magical creations: a glittering grotto of frost-covered trees and a living snowman named Olaf. Olaf was happy to help and eager to lead the way to Elsa. "Come on!" At the castle, Hans was shocked when Anna's horse returned without her. He rallied a company of soldiers and set out in search of Anna and Elsa. Olaf led Anna and Kristoff to Elsa's amazing ice palace. "Now that's ice," said Kristoff. Cautiously, Anna approached Elsa and described the terrible storm in Arendelle. "It's okay," Anna told her. "You can just unfreeze it." Elsa looked worried. "I don't know how." Anna wanted Elsa to come home, but Elsa was terrified that she would hurt someone. Once again, the sisters argued, and again, Elsa lost control. An icy wave burst from her body and struck Anna squarely in the chest. Kristoff tried to pull Anna to safety, but Anna wouldn't back down. "I'm not leaving without you," she told Elsa. Elsa knew Anna wasn't safe around her, so she created a huge snow monster to chase Anna and her friends away. With no other choice, Anna and her friends leapt off the edge of a tall cliff and rolled safely into the fluffy snow below. But their worries were just beginning. Anna's hair was turning white, and a deadly chill was spreading through her. Elsa's magic had struck Anna's heart. If it was not reversed, Anna would freeze forever. Grandpappy sighed. Only an act of true love can thaw a frozen heart. Anna loved Hans. Maybe a kiss from him would save her. They hurried back to Arendelle. Time was short, and Kristoff was scared. He couldn't bear the thought of losing Anna. Meanwhile, Hans and his soldiers attacked Elsa's ice palace. "Queen Elsa!" Hans cried out to her. "Don't be the monster they fear you are!" The words gave Elsa pause. Hans swept in and dragged Elsa off to a frigid dungeon below the castle. Anna rushed to find Hans. She told the dashing prince that she needed him to save her. Then, she tilted her head back and awaited true love's life-saving kiss. But no kiss came. Hans refused to help. With growing horror, Anna realized that Hans had only pretended to love her. What he really wanted was control of Arendelle. All that's left now, sneered Hans, is to kill Elsa. Hans left Anna to freeze. For the first time, she felt hope leave her. When she was gone, her sister and her kingdom would be destroyed. Luckily, Olaf found her. The snowman helped Anna to the fire, even though he himself was in danger of melting. Then Olaf glanced out the window and spotted Kristoff racing toward the castle. Olaf realized that Kristoff loved Anna. "There's your act of true love right there!" cried Olaf. Together, they struggled out into the storm. Elsa escaped from the dungeon, but Hans was hot on her heels. He told Elsa how she had frozen Anna's heart and finished the story with a chilling lie. "I tried to save her, but it was too late." Elsa collapsed in the snow and closed her eyes. It was over. Anna was gone, and it was all her fault. Hans drew his sword, ready to deliver the final blow. Across the frozen bay, Anna saw Hans draw his sword. She knew she had only moments to act. Anna could have reached Kristoff and saved herself. Instead, she leapt in front of her sister right into the path of Hans's blade. Crash! The sword shattered uselessly across Anna's frozen arm. Anna had saved her sister, but she had sacrificed herself. "Oh, Anna!" cried Elsa. "No! Please, no!" As the wind whistled solemnly across the bay, Elsa wept. And slowly, Anna began to thaw. Warm with life once more, Anna's arms closed around Elsa, and the two sisters hugged. Olaf remembered what the wise trolls had said. An act of true love will thaw a frozen heart. Elsa found that while fear had turned her power wild, love made controlling it as easy as breathing. Right away, she brought summer back to Arendelle. She even made Olaf a little snow flurry to keep him from melting. Elsa's first act as queen was to order the castle gates thrown open. She turned to Anna, who was beaming with delight. "We are never closing them again." The sisters smiled at each other. Everything was the way it was supposed to be.